This September 30th, 2021, marks the first National Day of Truth and Reconciliation in Canada, also known as Orange Shirt Day. And when recognizing this day, we would like to honor Kelly Frances Davis, Heyo Tadok, for her dedication to the promotion of peace and harmony amongst people, within their environments, and within themselves. Her ebook, 7 Spiritual Days, takes readers on a journey of spiritual discovery, awakening, and growth. Through promoting the practice of healthy relationships, ability, balance, respect, harmony, love, and peace, Davies aims to help people develop a sense of peace within themselves, which is a step toward peace throughout the world. Come with us on a journey of awareness and reconnection to our environments, ourselves, and each other as we spend a week reading and reflecting in order that we can, in the words of Davies, make the changes essential to move on to the next lesson or next level of spiritual connection. Seven Spiritual Days by author Fantastic Davies, editor Kenneth Davies. Kelly Frances Davies, Heyo Tendok, is a Haudenosaunee woman from the Six Nations of the Grand River Territory. She is an author, public speaker, and teacher. She's director of Indigenous Education and Enlightenment at Canadian Congress on Inclusive Diversity and Workplace Equity. She's the founder of the Two Row Education Services. Heyo Tendok is a motivated spiritual being committed to implementing the calls to action and to reconciliation work. Peace on Earth, how to spiritually reconnect. Spiritual Day number 1, healthy relationships. Individual activity, healthy relationships wheel. To complete a healthy relationships wheel, start by taking a piece of paper and creating your wheel. Have 4 sections for your wheel: respect, trust, honesty, and communication. Then identify a relationship you want to focus on. Shade in each part of the wheel to illustrate how full this relationship is or how much it may currently seem to lack with regards to respect, trust, honesty, and communication. Critically think about the changes you can make to enhance this relationship to make your wheel and relationship fuller. Group activity, circle of friendship. For the circle of friendship, arrange your group in a seated circle. Set the center of the circle with an intention, for example, respect, trust, honesty, or communication, using an image to represent the intention. Place the image in the center of the circle. Then ask a question related to the intention. For example, what does respect, trust, honesty, or communication mean to you? Allow each participant a chance to share. You can use a talking stick or stone. The speaker holds the talking stick or the talking stone and passes it to the peer once they are done sharing. As others share, be an active listener. No judgments, just listening. Spiritual Day 2, ability. Individual or group activity, laughing shoebox. Create a laughing shoebox. Use the shoebox to collect tidbits of humor, such as jokes, stories, or memories. Remind everyone to be respectful when adding to the shoebox. Encourage people to add to the box and take from it when they need a pick-me-up. Taking time to laugh can help us relax in order to enable us to regain our focus and to reconnect. Create a laughing shoebox for your home, workplace, or classroom. Spiritual Day 3, balance. Individual activity, life balance wheel. For the life balance wheel, create a wheel to represent the areas of your life, such as the example here. Fill in each section of the wheel to rank your level of satisfaction, the center being 0 or not satisfied, and the outer layer representing 10, which is very satisfied. Looking at the visual representation of your satisfaction with the areas of your life, decide which areas of your life you need to dedicate more or less time to so that you have a more balanced life. Balance equals more perfect moments in life. Spiritual Day 4, Respect. Individual activity, making yourself a priority journal. Buy a journal which speaks to you, something you will want to pick up and write in each day. Each week, complete the following I will statements and plan to see them through. I will take time to care for myself by, for example, by not focusing on others at the expense of my own health. I will fulfill my needs this week by, and then list the ways you can fulfill your needs each week and see them through. I will allow myself to be happy even when others are not by, for example, learning to say no sometimes and learning to let go. Group activity. Celebrate talents and differences. This is a wonderful team building activity for workplaces and for classrooms. The idea of this activity is to arrange your larger group into smaller groups. Within those smaller groups, you now have teams. These teams are going to compete to win the game. Categories will be announced, and each team picks which of their teammates they believe will win. The winner wins a point for their team. Some example categories include the highest jumper, the fastest runner, the largest bubble gum blower, any categories that you think will be fun and engaging for your group. The team with the most points at the end wins the game for their team. Describe how this activity builds a sense of respect and appreciation of our talents and differences within the group. Spiritual Day 5, Harmony. Individual or group activity. Be in the present moment. Try to make being in the present moment a priority in your life. You can do this by taking present moment breaks, either individually or in groups. For example, you might want to take a present moment break during a class to regroup. As well, when in difficult situations, you can take time to pause for 3 minutes to breathe and reflect before reacting. After you pause, reflect by asking yourself, how is this situation making me feel? Why is it making me feel this way? And finally, how do I want to respond to this situation? Spiritual Day 6, Love. Individual activity. Gano Kozra, personal reflection. Gano Kozra means unconditional caring. Our lives progress through different seasons, and each one brings certain challenges. One way we can express unconditional caring is by approaching all people and situations with a sense of openness and acceptance, even when we feel challenged. When presented with difficult situations, reflect by asking yourself, what can I take from this situation? What is this situation teaching me? What is something positive about this difficult situation? Spiritual Day 7, Peace. Individual or group activity. Notice the little things journal. The idea of the Notice the Little Things journal is to be in the present moment in nature. For 1 week, take a walk each day out in nature. You can do this activity individually or within a group. Record what you notice by taking pictures or videos of the things that you see out in nature and then writing about your experiences using your senses. Have fun finding peace and enjoying the little things around you. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. I hope these activities serve you well to help you to reconnect with yourself, with others in your life, and with nature. Let's move towards peace on earth together. A huge thank you to our friend Heyo Tandok, Kelly Francis Davies, for allowing us to share her 7 Spiritual Days book with you, and for allowing us to create these activities in order to help everybody engage in reconnection. Thanks so much, Kelly. There are many actions you can take today. First, you can read the 94 calls to action. In order to review the 94 calls to action, you can click on the links on the chaptersforchange.com homepage. There you will find a summary video and also a document of the summary of the calls to action. After reading, reflect on ways you plan to take action yourself. Next, you can show your support for justice and awareness for Indigenous peoples by wearing an orange shirt today. Make sure that you purchase your shirt from a legitimate site or company which supports Indigenous communities. Finally, if you live in or around the Welland, Ontario area, you can join us for an Every Child Matters walk on Sunday, October 3rd at 6 p.m. The walk is a chance for the community to come together to remember Indigenous children who were never returned home. The walk begins at the Canadian Tire Acceptance parking lot at East Street and Wellington Street. I hope to see you there. For access to our educational resources, go to chaptersforchange.com and visit our Books of the Month page. If you don't want to miss any of our upcoming videos, make sure that you hit the subscribe button below as well as the notifications. And you can also visit our website, chaptersforchange.com, for educational resources and to see what we're up to. See you soon.